Hey guys, welcome to Mars Garage. So this is my final on the fat fenders, fins, and chrome build. Uh, I finally finished it. Uh, Finished it overnight. Actually, just a few minutes ago, I had to do the final touches, and um, I really, I just wanna thank you for watching all the episodes that I've done on my updates. Thank you for um, your comments and shout outs and everything like that. Just letting me know that you guys were um, going along this whole process. I really enjoyed building it and showing you guys, and I'm glad you guys enjoy the whole build process. And so here we are. This is the my final on the truck, on the 1950 Chevy 3100. So without any further ado, so the story is, I was watching Tim over Throttle Power, and I was looking at his videos on a swap meet videos that he's got on. So called him up, told him, hey, I'm interested on this one truck. So he said, come on down. So went down, looked at it, purchased the truck, brought it home. It's a little rough, but it's got potential. And while I was there, went to the swap meet. So as I was there at the swap meet, I picked up a few things along the way just to make the truck be more presentable, right? So as I mentioned at the beginning of my build, I said I was gonna do it was gonna be a box stock. So I pretty much used everything that was on the kit, including the decals and stuff like that, and license plates. So I use the bumper that comes with it. So I painted the other side so it's wood, and it has that. Then I use the other piece of wood that was there, and there's the other wood. I think that it's supposed to go like this, but I just decided to just leave it like that. It's what I found at the swap meet. So then I found the visor from, it was for sale, so I got that. I found a Texaco sign that I purchased it so that I could put it in my garage, and that's the normal decal, and I put it on top of your normal foil paper, and it's still flexible, so it flexes, so it gives it that look that it's beat up and it bends. Then I was able to buy the front license plate holder, the rear one, then the brackets that holds the visor, and here's the other one. Then here's the leaf springs that go in the back. All these parts right here, they're all glued on. I glued them on, including the other two license plate. The back side, I did my license plate. This also has the foil. Let me just move this out of the way. You guys have seen the undercarriage, and it's pretty much done. And you can see here, it's foil, and it bends. I can bend it back out or push it back in, however. But because it's so low, and it's missing. When I drove it from the swap meet, I was just scraping it, so I need to get a new set of plates. So then the engine, clean up the engine, so it's back. I'm back in California, as you can see. So clean up the engine. The hood, there's nothing crazy. I took the other one off because it was falling off, so this one's falling off, so I gotta find some screws or a better sign so that I can put it back on. So the interior, there's the hood sign, And then there's my other license plate. And if you see on my other videos, you can see that there's the mirror and some other stuff down at the bottom. So this was and then I need to buy a new glass for that. The glass for the doors are pretty much shot. So driving it from I think it was Tennessee or one of them places from over there. It's driving it in the cold with no windows and no heater, and this is just stuck open, so there's no way to bring it down. So there's no heater. There's the heater is in there, but the heater does not work, so it's not plugged in. So yeah, driving it a couple of thousand miles from over here to California. Yeah, you guys know it's rough. So yeah, here it is. Like I said, it was fun to build. Oh, I was trying to do I got some blue lights or HID lights or LED lights, however you want to call them, and I was trying to replicate that. I did it once where you do a drop of a marker, and I can't remember if it was just regular crazy glue or white glue. Once you put the glue on, it smears and it gives it the color, but it just didn't work for me. So it kind of mimics that, but eventually I need to buy new headlights because that one it's pretty jacked up. So driving in the night, yeah, it was hard, it was tough, it was rough. So yeah, so here we go. Here's my final on the truck, and like I said, thank you for going along and watching this build. I look forward for next year's. If there's another one, yeah, I'm already having plans on what what do I want to do, and what do I want to build. If there's another one, definitely gonna jump in, and I might do something that might go with the same. I might get a hold of Tim over Throttle Power. Tell him, hey, if there's a car with truck, let me know. I'll head down there and purchase another car at the swap meet. But yeah, if I do that, I might just buy a trailer and just put a trailer along with this, so it'll be the same thing going along. But I don't know. That's just thinking out loud, I guess. But yeah, this is it. Thank you everyone for going along this journey and watching my build, and looking forward for the next group build, whatever that might be. And I really enjoy reading your comments and leaving your comments, and whenever I get a chance, I might do tutorials on how I did the rust. And like I said, the rust technique that I do, I got it off of somebody else, and if I do that, and I'm gonna put his name on the channel so you guys could go see his tutorial. It's a 4-part tutorial, so be patient and watch it from beginning to end, and if you could go along with it and do that, because that's what I did. I actually saved those videos on my phone, so they're saved on my phone, because I just like the idea of how he did it, and I thought it was better than the salt technique. And then there was a time where I did both. I did the salt technique with this technique, and it came out pretty nice. It was on this truck. So if you see the rust with this, doing both techniques together, you could tell the rust is, yeah, you can't fake that. So even though it's still plastic, but yeah. So yeah, his tutorial it was very helpful, and it's a couple of years old, and ever since I saw that tutorial, I just been doing it ever since, and as I go along doing it, I just did it my own way, my own style. Oh, what if I do this? What if I do that? And that's how come I was able to do the if you guys do gunmetal first, then you do your black primer, and then gray primer, and then white, and then your top coat, and you could get this type of look. And then of course you could do this and add, you know, whatever texture you want or color. I mean, it's your own build, so it's whatever you want. Like I said, depending on where you live, the rust it's gonna be different. So that's what I like about rust. That there's no right or wrong. And like I said before, I try to build a model shiny, but sometimes the paint doesn't come out the way I like it, and I don't stress over it. It's an automatic rust car or a patina. So sometimes we stressed out on, oh, the paint was not what I wanted, or the paint just cracked, or the paint just came out different colors of depending on how we spray it. I don't do airbrush, I do spray cans, and sometimes it just comes out wrong. But with me, there's nothing wrong. There's always, well, there's always potential for something else. So if it's not a shiny, there's going to be a rusty, and if it's not a rusty, then it's going to be something that's flat black or matte black or whatever the case may be. But yeah, there's no right or wrong, at least in my book. It's a plastic model. I could always strip it down, and I've done cars where I had to strip it down because I just didn't want to have a rusty, and I get stubborn sometimes. It's like, no, it's not a rusty. It's going to be it's going to have a nice paint job or a decent paint job because it's a baby. But anyways, thanks again for stopping by and going along with the journey, and I'll see you guys in the next video, and thank you again for allowing me to be part of this group build. Alright, so having said that, see you guys in the next one. Happy modeling.